Howdy folks, welcome back. So the other day I bought a 1983 Honda CR480r. They only made this motorcycle for 2 years, and then they went to the air-cooled 500 for 1 year, and then the liquid-cooled up like my other CR500. But yeah, pretty nice machine, and it's actually in pretty darn good shape for being an original bike. It's got a Clark's gas tank on it, and then Mayer plastic, kind of older stuff though. And the old man who had it, super cool guy, was riding it regularly, like a couple times a year up until a while ago, but he kept it registered. And yeah, I ended up getting it from him. So let's dig into it and see if we can bring it back to life. A little tongue-tied. But yeah, I think that this thing will be a runner again. So like I said, she's a pretty clean machine. The big downfall is it's got pitting on the forks, and those will never work with that much rust on there. But not a ton of frame wear, and I was going to do a little touch up on this one because it's a pretty cool bike, and I think I could make it look decent without doing like a full resto. But first things third, let's get it running. And I already took the seat bolts out, and the first thing that I found, it's got an extremely high flow filter, as in it's extremely deteriorated. Brent loves it.
I love it.
So I'm going to clean that out and proceed to get the carburetor out of her, and we will clean that. I think there's a little bit of fuel in the tank. We'll make sure we drain that out and make a fresh batch for it. Kick her over, see what it does. Unfortunately, the one thing I don't like about these bikes, it has a left foot kick. That is just, the old Huskies are the same thing. I hate left foot kick bikes. It's just very unnatural, but I'll put my boot on and my big boy pants, and we'll see if we can start it. Alrighty, we are into her now. So what I like to do, and you don't quite have to do this, especially with old rubber though, like this stuff is, it's a little pliable, but instead of getting in there and prying everything loose and all that, I just undo the bottom swing arm, unhook the exhaust, and give it the old sweep up. And now we can get at the carburetor real easy like. So digging into the carburetor here, kind of interesting. It looks like almost pure oil, which is not horrible compared to like some of the stuff that I normally find, dirt and nastiness. Regardless, I'm going to tear it all apart, clean it. I pre-clean the outside, but we'll throw it in the old ultrasonic cleaner and give it a zap. Carburetor is cleaned and back on. Spark plug. Always pull this guy out so we can just make sure we're getting spark before we kick. Oh yeah, we're getting spark big time. Let's see if it runs. Alrighty guys, here we go. Let's see what happens. We're gonna dump some fuel into her. Hopefully it doesn't start leaking like crazy. Put the choke on. I always like to have a rag handy in case I need to shove it in the carburetor to turn it off. If it does start revving way up, at least she's got enough fuel into her. Let's try kicking with the other foot. Oh yeah, she's loud, boys. She's real loud. Oh yeah. Yeah. Wow. Super happy with that one. Back from the dead. I'm a little bit winded. I hate these left side kick bikes. But as soon as I wised up and kicked it with my right foot, oh, she fired right up. So yeah, CR480, alive and well. Whew. And it's older than I am, so just imagine how it feels. But yeah, 83 CR480R. Fun bike. It's a runner. And I'm going to do some more work to it, and then maybe I'll ride it around. We'll do a video on that. But if you happen to be new, please subscribe while you're here. We play with old motorcycles, have a good time, buy stuff that we don't need. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.